Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is called Life Works from the Inside Out. So for as long as I can remember, I was always searching and searching for a lasting peace, lasting happiness, something that would allow me to finally relax and be happy, so I could just live my life and do the things I love to do and be happy and be okay, be genuinely okay. And I done mainstream therapy, I'd done yoga, meditation, gratitude lists, all these things, and none of it lasted. There was still this feeling inside me that I couldn't rest, I couldn't be happy until. And it wasn't until I stumbled upon this retreat, and I thought it was a yoga retreat. I was very naive, stumbled upon innocent little me, and it turned out to be a retreat where they were explaining a spiritual understanding that isn't new, but it was founded by a man in the 1970s called Sydney Banks. The lady running the retreat is called Amanda O'Shea, and her and her facilitators were explaining this understanding. Sydney Banks coined the term the three principles. Now I'll get more into that in another video, so another video for another day. So I prefer to call the three principles the inside out understanding, because the title of what it is, it just doesn't really matter. What it's pointing to is one thing, and that one thing that it's pointing to is that our lives, our experiences start from the inside. We work from the inside out, like a projector, not like a camera where we point the camera and we take the picture. It's like a projector. We put the film in it, we put the thought into it, and then it gets projected out onto the screen that we call life. Now, I won't get into too much detail with the projector analogy in this video. My point for this video is that there is a way life works and a way life doesn't. And life doesn't work from the outside in. So it looks like an experience happens, and then a thought comes into our minds about that experience. That's how it looks. It looks like something happens. Let's say somebody shouts at you, somebody calls you a name, and then you feel something. You feel upset, you feel annoyed, you feel defensive. It looks like that. It looks like it happens that way around. But in actual fact, there's a narrative, a consistent narrative in our minds. And then with that narrative, whatever that narrative may be, whether you're conscious to knowing what that narrative is or not, it's happening. So there's a narrative about, if somebody calls me a name, if somebody disses me, then I'm going to feel X, Y, Z. So roughly that could be a narrative in somebody's mind. Then it gets projected out into life, into your experiences. So this person now then calls you a name and you feel that way. So it looks like it's because they've called you a name, but really it's because of the narrative that's already going on behind the scenes within that projector. So nothing could happen if there was no thought. Thought always comes first, because if there was no thought, there would be no experience. Yeah, I'm just going to say that again so it sinks in. Like, if there was no thought, there would be no experience. We couldn't experience life. I couldn't be here talking to you guys today if I didn't have a thought. If I didn't have the thought, make a YouTube video. If I didn't have a thought, I couldn't be experiencing this right now. You couldn't be watching me without the thought, let me go on YouTube. So life works from the inside out. And once we see that and know that, like deeply see that and deeply know that, life is a lot easier and calmer and happier for the long term. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe and please comment below. And if there's anything that wasn't clear in this video or you want to know more of, please feel free to comment below, ask questions, and I will be sure to answer them. So yes, see you somewhere soon. Bye.